As you may have noticed, the cooties narrative continues to crumble day by day. Coincidentally, Joe Biden and the legacy media have become obsessed with Russo-Ukrainian relations. If you're paying attention, you'll notice a familiar pattern playing out where the government and the legacy media are beating the drums of war, but the justifications for the war is secret information provided by anonymous sources. As Caitlin Johnstone points out in an article she posted on January 23rd, anonymous officials claim there's an evil Russian plot again, but the evidence is secret again. In the article, Johnstone points out the New York Times reports that according to anonymous individuals within the U.S. and British governments, Russia is currently plotting to topple the existing government of Ukraine in some way, using some method, and then somehow install a puppet regime that is sympathetic to Moscow using some sort of means. What specifically those means and methods might be are not revealed to us in this very serious news report by the New York Times. She continues, the evidence is based on some British communique, and she notes, quoting the New York Times, the British communique provided no evidence to back up its assertion that Russia was plotting to overthrow the Ukrainian government. Before we go any further, I'd like to take a moment here to do something that the legacy media never, ever, 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 ever does when beating the drums of war. And that is to take a look at a map and see just how far America's next target is from America. Pulling up a map on distance.to, we find that Ukraine is about 4,800 miles from the United States. And if you look at this map, you'll notice that 4,800 miles includes Europe and the Atlantic Ocean. I believe at this point it's appropriate to pose a particular question. Why does the United States care what's going on in a country 4,800 miles away from its border? One thing that the mainstream news, the legacy media, is not reporting or is downplaying is the fact that this country that is supposed to be in peril from an invasion from Russia is saying there's no danger here. Russia is not a threat. This article from The Hill via Yahoo News. Ukraine says Russian invasion is not imminent. Situation is under control. This is January 25th. Another one from a non-mainstream source, The Hindu. There is no overconcentration of Russian forces near Ukraine's border, says Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. So I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, why is the U.S. so concerned about the borders of a country 4,800 miles away from the United States when the country's own president is saying there isn't a problem here? And for that, we find the answer, I believe, in an article by Zero Hedge. Is Ukraine a distraction from Biden's terrible approval rating? I would offer yes, that is exactly what it is. And it may even be part of a larger agenda to usher in Santa Claus Schwab's Great Reset, where you'll own nothing and be happy. Because really, is there a better way to bring about the Great Reset than through a global war? Well, that's my take on it. I'd like to know what you think, so please leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and thanks for watching.